Hey folks, gonna open a few more Ice Age packs in this video. I'm also still going through my 2013 box that I opened in the last video, and I wanted to say I pulled from a recent pack in that box possibly the dumbest card I've ever seen. This is called Battle of Wits. I've never seen this before, apparently. It's been in other sets, but at the beginning of your upkeep, if you have more than 200 cards or 200 or more cards in your library, you win the game. How could you possibly play with this card? I don't get it. The only way you could possibly use this card is by somehow setting up a giant library where you can instantly find this card through some, various library searching cards. You'd have to have a lot of them to even pull this card. And then you would just win the game instantly, and what fun is that? So this is really dumb. Possibly the worst card I've ever seen. I know that there's a lot of cards vying for that title, but I think that's high on the list. So utterly useless and a very disappointing rare, to be sure. So let's go back to the Ice Age here. So looking for that Necropotence, Jester's Cap, some of the good stuff from the Ice Age. Black Scarab, Wind Spirit, two pretty good cards. Drought, Glaciers, all mountains become plains. All right. Dark Banishing, it's like Terror, right? Barbarian Guides, Seizures, COP Blue, Essence Flare, +2/+2. That's not bad. Ray of Command. Harold McNeil draws the same picture every time. Just pull any Harold. Go out and find every Harold McNeil you can find from the 93, 94, 95 era, and they all look exactly the same. He did a lot for Jihad as well. Rally. Burnt Offering. Similar to Sacrifice, although apparently less inflammatory. Inflammatory is what I did there. Orcish Lumberjack. Findhorn Brownie. And Power Sink. Actually, I realized I forgot to separate out the rare. So our rare was Glaciers, which is useful, certainly for playing against the red deck, and useless otherwise. Sleight of Mind. This is one of those color change cards from the original core set, which is lame. Sorry. It's Monday. I'm foggy. Sleight of Mind. Battle Cry. Zurin Orb. That's not bad. Particularly if you're at the end, if you're toward the end of the game, you're low on life, you don't really need to cast a lot of spells. This could be a good one. Direwolves, Shatter. The fact that they made this guy look like the Tin Man from Wizard of Oz, I think is dumb. Byron Wackwitz, bad move. Touch of Death, Angelot's Ascent. So this has a cumulative upkeep and an activation cost, and it's only till end of turn. This is a horrible card. Cloak of Confusion, Kildren Skyknight, Regeneration. This is kind of funny because the original Regeneration art was basically the same thing, a guy growing his arm back, but it was much more stylized and cartoonish. This is more realistic looking. COP Red, Arctic Foxes, Essence Filter, Pestilence Rats, and the rare is Snowblind. Target creature gets -star. When that creature attacks, star is equal to the number of snow-covered lands defending player controls. Other times, star is equal to the number of snow-covered lands its controller controls. If this reduces the creature's toughness less than 1, the creature's toughness is 1. That's lame. Snow-covered land mechanics, man, just... Unless you and your friend have agreed to both play Ice Age decks, those snow-covered land abilities just really don't do much for you. Actually, I want to make some Ice Age decks, actually, and I've been looking on eBay for snow-covered lands, and they're not that easy to find because they were a really dumb idea that never went anywhere. Anyway, Goblin Snowman. This is pretty funny. Goblins throwing snowballs at people. Fumarole. What is this? Pay 3 life to destroy target creature and target land. Affects the predator. It's a classic, relatively powerful, self-destructive card. I like the artwork by Drew Tucker. It's very bloody and dark. All right, Hematite Talisman. Pay 3 mana to untap target permanent when a red spell is cast. Errant minion. Okay, Harold McNeil. What did I tell you? I'm just gonna let you compare here. When you watch my Jihad videos, which I'm gonna post after I get done with this Ice Age box, you'll hear a lot of complaining about Harold McNeil. Look at this. They're it's always, a bunch of weird lines and a shadowy, hooded figure, and that's it. That's what he draws over and over again. And he got paid a lot of money, for all I know, to do that, and more power to him. But just saying. Harold McNeil has a very shallow skill set. That's all I'm saying. Heal, Fyndhorn Elves, Flare, Infuse, Meteor Shower. You can already see here the beginning of the moving away from the really powerful burn cards from the kind of unlimited revised 4th edition sets, because Lightning Bolt obviously was 1 mana for 3 damage. This is 3 mana for 1 damage plus drawing a card, which I guess drawing a card is not enough to take Lightning Bolt and reduce the number of damage by 2 and increase the amount of mana by 1. So, and then Meteor Shower, this is very much like Disintegrate and Fireball, except that you need to pay X twice. So I guess already at this point there was sensing that those original direct damage cards were too strong, although I think Fireball is back in the set now. I might be wrong about that. Or Disintegrate. Anyway, point is, I played a lot of burn decks when I was playing, so these kind of cards are very important to me, and I'm sad to say that they were pulling away from them. Woolly Spider, Soul Kiss, Elvish Healer, Brown Oof. That's not bad. It's counter target artifact ability required activation cost. All right, well, so just ability. Enervate, and the rare is Polar Kraken. All right, wanted one of these. Trample, 11/11, 11 mana, cumulative upkeep, sacrifice a land. Obviously, you're only going to get a few turns out of this guy, but you can certainly do a lot of damage to your opponent, or wipe out all of his creatures, or do whatever you want to do. Obviously, if you have enough mana to cast him, you probably have enough lands to keep him around for at least a couple of turns, and really attacking 3 times with this guy is probably about all you're going to need, depending on how things go. So this is a pretty cool card. Obviously, it's not the best card. It's just utter brute force. Not a very intelligent card. There are ways that an opponent can really screw you with this. Various ways to prevent the damage altogether. Anyway, it's not a silver bullet, but I still think it's a pretty good card. It's interesting that it's blue, since blue is obviously not a big creature, not a big damage color. But I think this is a decent card. So here you go. That was actually one of the cards I was hoping to get in this box, and I got it. So good day. All right, those are the 3 packs for this video, and we will move on. Thanks. Bye.